Welcome, dear Storysmanauts, to another puzzling tale on Storysmos. Today, we are going to unbox the story of the poet and the elephants. In the year 1525, a golden epoch adorned the history of Telugu literature within the vibrant kingdom of Vijayanagara. Under the wise and benevolent rule of King Krishna Devaraya, the palace itself became a haven for poets and ministers, where creativity thrived and tales and verses resonated through opulent corridors. The rich history of the Telugu language is a tale of cultural richness and linguistic diversity that dates back centuries. Telugu, one of the classical languages of India, has a lineage tracing its roots to ancient times. The origins of Telugu literature can be found in inscriptions dating back to the 6th century, evolving over the centuries through various phases. It was during the Vijayanagara Empire, especially under the patronage of the illustrious King Krishna Devaraya, Telugu literature reached new heights. King Krishna Devaraya, a monarch of sagacity and benevolence, presided over a court that nurtured intellectual brilliance. The court was a sanctuary for poets where they engaged in sophisticated discourses on classical poetry. Telugu Padyam, the intricate art form of verse, found its pinnacle in this era. These timeless poems, often extempore, adhere to the classical prosodic meters of Sanskrit, creating an environment reminiscent of divine nectar, and Amritam flowing through the corridors of the royal court. The court boasted 8 Telugu poets, each a luminary in their own right, contributing to the rich tapestry of Telugu literature. Their words, woven with artistic prowess, resonated through the annals of history. Telugu Padyam, with its complex structure and profound meanings, became the soul of Vijayanagaram's cultural expression. Every week, these luminaries gathered to discuss not only the marvels of poetry, but also the challenges veiling the kingdom. The vibrant exchange of ideas and intellectual prowess created an atmosphere of creativity and innovation. The poets, hailing from diverse linguistic backgrounds, contributed to the literary diversity of the Vijayanagara Empire. This flourishing kingdom, nestled in the lap of prosperity, bore the indelible marks of King Krishna Devaraya's astuteness and virtue. The cities adorned with architectural marvels, and the villages, emanating fairness and resourcefulness, painted a harmonious picture of a thriving society. The kingdom's intelligence resonated with a keen acumen in warfare, a legacy inherited from the monarch himself. The victories of Vijayanagaram, etched in the annals of history, stood testament to the synergy between its ruler and his realm. Sri Krishna Devaraya, epitomizing nobility, adorned the dual crowns of a gracious monarch and seasoned warrior. His demeanor, blending politeness with military acumen, stood as a beacon in the turbulent landscape of medieval governance. Rare were the instances when the king tasted the bitterness of defeat, enhancing the aura of invincibility surrounding his reign. His benevolence extended beyond the battlefield. He respected the rights of people, avoiding the tappings of greed that often ensnared those wearing the crown. Within the hallowed precincts of the king's court, where sagace of velour and verses intertwined, destiny unveiled an intricate tapestry. A minister, adorned in urgency, breached the serenity of the palace, seeking the king's attention with utmost politeness. He conveyed news of a predicament befallen upon a small village in the heartlands of Vijayanagara. A villager, a messenger from the hamlet, ensconced in fairness, sought the wisdom of King Krishna Devaraya. The village, a testament to ethical living, faced a dilemma following the demise of its affluent head due to an unfortunate malady. Before breathing his last, the village patriarch expressed a final wish regarding the division of his wealth amongst his 3 sons. The monarch's court bore witness to the genuflection of the sons as they presented the village's quandary to the benevolent king. The deceased had envisioned a distribution wherein the first son would inherit half of his wealth, the middle son a third, and the last son a ninth. The sons, in their filial duty, adhered to their father's wishes and successfully partitioned most of the wealth. However, a conundrum loomed large over the division of the 17 elephants that formed part of the inheritance. This familial riddle perplexed King Krishna Devaraya, accustomed to resolving disputes but stymied by the intricacies of this particular case. To solicit a solution, he proclaimed a royal bargain, promising a grand reward to anyone capable of unraveling the enigma. It was at this juncture that Tenali Ramakrishna, renowned for his wit and intellectual prowess, rose from his seat, capturing the court's attention. The court, skeptical yet intrigued, beheld the poet's audacious claim to solve the seemingly insurmountable problem. Tenali Ramakrishna, with the unwavering confidence, beseeched the king for a chance to prove his mettle. The king, torn between doubt and curiosity, reluctantly granted the daring poet an opportunity to navigate the labyrinth of the conundrum. To aid his quest, the poet made a peculiar request, asking the king for a loan of one more elephant. The king, puzzled by the seemingly odd request, obliged by providing a small idol representing the phantom elephant. With this symbolic addition, Tenali Ramakrishna ingeniously transformed the count of elephants from 17 to 18. The court, now in a theatre of anticipation, witnessed the unfolding drama of intellect. Tenali Ramakrishna commenced his arithmetic ballet, questioning the courtiers, "What is half of 18?" The unanimous response echoed with the clarity of 9. Thus, the first son was bequeathed 9 elephants. The poet continued his numerical waltz. "What is a third of 18?" The courtiers, attuned to the rhythm, declared 6, designating 6 elephants to the middle son. The final dance move was executed as Tenali Ramakrishna inquired, "What is a ninth of 18?" The resounding answer of 2 saw the last son inheriting 2 elephants. With the poetic arithmetic concluded, the poet orchestrated a final ensemble, summing up the distribution with the question, 9 plus 6 plus 2 is equal to what? The collective wisdom of the courtiers proclaimed the sum to be 17. A moment of realization swept through the court as Tenali Ramakrishna theatrically returned the phantom elephant to the king, symbolizing the successful resolution of the quandary. King Krishna Devaraya, in a state of bewilderment and admiration, could scarcely articulate his amazement. The court erupted in applause, and the king, true to his word, bestowed upon the poet the grand reward promised in the royal bargain. The kingdom of Vijayanagara, bathed in the afterglow of this intellectual spectacle, continued to flourish in peace under the judicious rule of its benevolent monarch. This saga of the poet and the elephants etched its tale into the annals of Vijayanagara, a testament to the indomitable spirit of intellect and the unwavering resolve of a sagacious king. The memory of this saga lingered in the air, an enduring melody that resonated through the epochs, celebrating the triumph of wit and wisdom in the kingdom's timeless narrative. The kingdom, enriched by this episode, continued its journey through history, leaving an indelible mark on the tapestry of time. Well, there you have it, Story Spodots. Wasn't the story quite puzzling? Well, leave your answers in the comment section. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe as we are setting our sights to 1,000 subs. Until then, goodbye.